Today we're rehousing my Tarantula Rosa. Hello and welcome back to Elliotts Exotics. My name's Jack, and if you like videos on tarantulas, snakes and more, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also check out my Instagram page at Elliotts_exotics. Let's get into the video. Before we rehouse my Chilean rose, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed and watches my videos. It means so much to me that you guys do enjoy my videos because you guys keep coming back. So thank you again so much. If you're wondering why my Chilean rose is in this plastic enclosure and not an Exoterra like the rest of them, is because a few videos ago I had a problem with mites in her enclosure. I wasn't too sure what type of mites they were, if they were going to harm my tarantula or spread to the rest of my enclosures. So I jumped to conclusions and I rehoused her into this enclosure as a temporary. We've got a new enclosure now, or we've got sorted out another enclosure, deep cleaned it, new backgrounds, so we're going to rehouse her into this. After that video, the Tarantula Collective put out a video regarding tarantulas and mites, so if you have any worries on mites in your collection, check out his video because it really helped me out. So if he is watching, thank you. So let's get into the video of getting this one rehoused. Before we can stick Nope in her enclosure, we've got to sort out some substrate. I'm going for a new mix of substrate this time because in the past I have had a little bit of a problem with mold. So we're going for a new mix. It's going to be cocoa fibre. Instead of Spider Life, we're going for Cresty Life. Same sort of stuff, just different little bits inside it. I've been recommended this by one of the shops I go to. They don't like using the Spider Life. Not that it's bad, they just prefer not to use it, and they highly recommended this. So we're giving it a go, see how it goes. Just going to mix this in just so it's not just layers of cocoa fibre and then Cresty Life. Also, I have a spare bag of Spider Life anyway, so I'm just going to chuck that in there because it's a 1 litre bag. Oh, that smells awful. It smells like burnt popcorn and bum. We're going to stick this in. Give it a go. So the reason I do it all in one tub first is just to get all the mixture in, mix it all up properly, and if there's any left over I can save it for another enclosure instead of dumping it all in one, not having enough. So I like to have a big tub just in case I do need to rehouse anything quickly. Then I've got substrate. So as well as that, we are going to stick in some leaves as well. We're just going to crunch all this up. Now the reason I'm putting the leaves, dry leaves in there as well, is for when we stick springtails and wood louse in it, or isopods. It's something that they can feast on, and as they rot, they'll eat it. They'll just keep the soil fresh. If you don't have any isopods or springtails in your tarantula's enclosure, or any other enclosures that have dirt or bioactive, I recommend putting them in because they do keep the soil fresh, as well as they fend off and eat any fungus, mould, and they eat all the feces. So I think that's good enough mixed in. I've got some dwarf white tropical isopods, so we're just going to stick 2 pots of this in. And another pot, and mix that in as well. The dwarf white tropical isopods, they do reproduce quite quick, which is good. They don't last very long, but they do reproduce quick, so you should always have a fresh load of isopods in there. So I think that's pretty mixed up. Let's stick it in. Right, so as you can see, I've gone for a different background here. These are cork tile backgrounds from Zoomed, these ones. The reason I'm going for these is because the custom backgrounds that I've been making, the tarantulas have started to turn on them and start to try and peel them off and peel them away. So I'm going to try it with this because with the custom backgrounds it is a white piece of styrofoam covered in black aquatic sealant, then covered in cocoa fibre. So when they peel them away, it just shows white background and there's just styrofoam everywhere. So I've started to just change it up and just go for these cork tiles because they're all fresh, they're natural, and if they peel them away it's just going to show the same thing behind it. I'm going to try this out and see how it goes, see if I like it, see what happens. So we're just going to go for filling this up. My favourite bit of getting a tarantula, as well as having the type of species that you want and the tarantula that you like, the colours of them, I think one of my favourite parts about having a tarantula is building up the enclosure, because you can have it how you want. You don't have to have backgrounds, you don't even have to have exoterras. You can keep them in pretty much whatever enclosures you want, as long as it's got cross ventilation from here and the top. You know, it holds the tarantula. You can make it how you want, put whatever you want in it, as long as you've got the basic requirements for a tarantula. If it's a burrowing species, more dirt. If it's now boreal, you want the enclosure higher, so they've got stuff to climb on as well. If it's a terrestrial, make sure they've just got enough area to walk around on. So this one's a terrestrial species. It doesn't really burrow unless they're slings, which is a baby. So for this, I've got myself a little plant, just like I did for Miss Bronson. This one's a smaller plant. Hopefully it takes to the soil. I don't know what this is. Don't know what type of plant this is. Hopefully that just fills out the enclosure. Looks really nice. And hopefully by the next animal room tour, all the enclosures will be done up like that. So we're gonna go for maybe something like that. A little bit of a passageway to the back so she can run and hide if she wants to. I'm liking the look of that so far. Maybe a little bit here so she can. Yeah, it's looking really nice. I kind of want something else in there. I think that is perfect. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Stick some water in the water dish. I like the look of that. Tell me what you think, guys, in the comments if you do like it. Hopefully she likes it and doesn't destroy it straight away. Give everything a little bit of a mist. I like that. Now to stick her in. So this is Nope, my Chilean rosehair, or my Grammostola rosea. See if she likes her enclosure. Now she's in her enclosure, it's time for a video montage. Anyway guys, that has been the rehouse of my Grammostola rosa. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Next week we are not going to be uploading a video due to preparation for getting ready for the Eastern Invert show on Sunday the 26th. I'm so excited. We've got so many good videos that are going to be coming out from that and we can't wait to see it. Hopefully you can't too.